welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie, and today I have a little bit of a Q&A situation going on. So I put up a story on my Instagram asking some questions that you want me to answer. So I have a list here on my computer. I've written all of them down and I'm going to answer them for you. So yeah, let's get into it. First question is, what is your favorite thing about being a person? Now, I love this question. I think there's a lot of things that are my favorite thing about being a person. Being able to connect with people is one of my favorite things. Being able to connect with people from all walks of life, being able to travel, being able to learn and grow and change as a person. And that is one of my favorite things about being a person. Being able to connect with people, being able to love people, being able to receive love, being able to be love, being able to exist. That's my favorite thing about being a person. I love being a person. I'm honestly very grateful to be a person. The human experience is crazy. Being a human is wild. There's so many things to experience and learn and do and be, and humans are wild. Like, you will meet a lot of crazy humans in your life, good and bad, but I think that it's all a beautiful part of life and a part of the journey. But yeah, my favorite part about being a person is being able to love and being able to receive love, because I think love is very beautiful, and love isn't everything. If you look around you, love isn't everything. So yeah, that's my favorite thing about being a person. Next question. What movie would you recommend to any and all people? I would recommend my favorite movies. So my favorite movies are Rocky Horror Picture Show and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I'll tell you why I recommend them. So I watched Rocky Horror Picture Show when I was very young, and I think it's probably a little bit of the reason why I'm very eccentric and a bit odd in the way that I express myself and the way that I am as a human. But I think everyone should watch Rocky Horror at least once in their life. It's very weird. It's for the weird kind of people, but it's my favorite flavor of weird. Like, it's so fun and wild. It's a bit of fun, and it's weird, but it's a bit of fun, and I think it's good to have a bit of fun and weird in your life. I don't know, it always makes me feel good after, because it's light-hearted, and like there's a lot of weird things that go on in it, and there's a lot of weird like topics around it, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just a bit of fun, and it's just, yeah, I love it. And How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Well, the reason why I recommend that is because it's just, I don't know, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just one of the best movies of all time in my personal opinion, but that's just how I think, because it's about two people who, against all odds, fell in love, and they weren't supposed to. Their love wasn't supposed to exist. It was supposed to be a momentary thing, but they fell in love anyway. And I think there's something quite beautiful about that, and it's funny. Everyone needs a good laugh every now and then. So yeah, those are the two movies that I recommend. They're lighthearted, they're funny, they're a bit weird, and they make you feel good inside. So yeah, they're my two movies that I recommend. Next question. What book are you currently reading? Okay, I'll go grab it. The book I'm currently reading at the moment is Make You Happen, Manifest Your Best Self by Jordana Levin. So I'm reading this at the moment. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Like, I'm not even just saying that, I highly recommend it. It's written by a young woman who basically is saying how she's read every self-help book that you can think of. She's listened to every podcast. She's done all of the things that self-help books tell you. And she's basically just saying it how it is from her personal experience of going through that and just being a young woman in this life, and she's just sort of framing what she thinks should be in a self-help book. And I don't know, I really like it. It's a bit witty, and I like the way that she says things, because it's not too... You can read some self-help books and they're so scientific and they use huge words and they're just very like out there and sometimes really hard to digest because you don't know what they're saying half the time. But I like this because she's just sort of saying it how it is and in her own way, and she's just saying these things as if we were having a conversation. And I really like books like that because it's easy to digest the information and sort of understand what they're saying. But yeah, I highly recommend. If you're into self-help books, or if you're just wanting to find a new read that's a bit different, highly recommend this. I love it. Next question is, what are your big 3 signs? So I'm super into astrology, and that's what this means. It's asking what my big 3 zodiac signs are. So my sun is in Sagittarius, my moon is in Gemini, and my ascending sign is in Capricorn. So if you don't know what any of that means, basically you have a birth, everyone has a birth chart that is different depending on their time of birth, where they were born. It's based on a lot of different things. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go check out your own birth chart. You can just like look it up. Yeah, if you're into that, definitely look it up. You can just find it on Google, like putting in all of your details and it'll explain to you, or you can get the app CoStar. I've been using CoStar and it tells you all of the information that you need to know about your birth chart and your star sign. So yeah. Next question. What is your life motto? Interesting question. I don't really have a life motto per se, but I think living every day like it's your last is a big thing to me. And I know that might sound a little bit morbid in a way, but I think it's super important to just take every day while it's here and as it is, because for me personally, I feel like I get lost in the like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, or when I have that, or when I do this. And it's sort of like coming back to the present moment and just realizing that this moment right now is so special and there's never gonna be any moment like this again. So just cherish it as it is, because tomorrow is never promised to anybody. And I know that sounds sad, but it's true. So you may as well just take in every single second of this moment right now and take it for what it is. And yeah, so that's sort of a little bit of my life motto. Live every day like it's your last, because you never know what's gonna happen. Next question is, who takes your pics? So if you don't know me, I post a lot of content on Instagram as well related to fashion and lifestyle, and I do post a lot of outfit pictures. So basically my pictures are taken a variety of different ways. Usually just get my friends to take a picture. If we're out somewhere, we're doing something, I have a cool outfit on, I'm like, can you just take a pic of me? Easy. Sometimes though, I do wander around with a tripod and I take the pictures myself with a tripod. That's easier if I'm trying to get a specific photo, or if I'm, you know, alone, I don't have anyone with me to take the picture of me, I will take my tripod. So yeah, that's how I take my pics. Next question. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I do. So I have this one. It's a hibiscus flower. It's really pretty. And I have a couple of just like at home ones. I have like 3 dots on my fingers, and I have a love heart on my ankle as well. Just a little at-home job. I am booked in next week though for 2 new tattoos, which I'm so excited about. I might vlog the experience, I'm not sure yet, but I'm super excited about. I'm getting a little fine line tattoo of my cat on my arm, and I'm getting a sun on my back, and I'm super stoked for it. Cannot wait. I love tattoos so much, and I can't wait to yeah, get heaps more. Next question is, what inspired you to become a YouTuber? So I've always wanted a career in fashion. I've always been a super creative person. I've always liked creating content and that sort of thing for Instagram. And I guess once I left school, I sort of was looking for a way to channel that creativity into something. And I started making a lot of reels and that sort of thing on Instagram, a lot of short form videos, and I really liked it. So I thought, well, it's a time to start a YouTube channel and start making longer videos. So yeah, it's always something I've been really interested in. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for like my whole entire life, but there's a process to it. Sometimes you're just not ready yet. And also with my business, I sell secondhand and vintage clothing, and I've always watched girls who do that too, post thrifting videos and hauls and all that sort of thing. So basically it was just the right moment and the right time for me. Everything fell into place, and yeah, that's what inspired me to be a YouTuber. Last question. What do you think your soul wants in this life? What is your journey? I think this is a beautiful question. I love this question. I think my soul wants a lot of different things. As I said before, I'm a super creative person, and I love to express myself multiple different ways. I love art, and I love fashion, and I love making these videos. I'm inspired by a lot of different things. I think my soul just wants to create and travel. And as I was talking about earlier, big thing for me is love and being able to express love and receive love in lots of different ways. So I think my soul just desires to create and travel and just be one with the earth and be one with my life in the present moment. That's what my soul desires, but you never really know what your journey will end up being. But that's where I think my journey is going, where my life is going at this moment. So that is all the questions for today. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I think it's really fun to do these videos, and so you can get to know me a little bit more. Definitely subscribe, because I will be making more of these in the future. And yeah, if you like this video in general, put a comment underneath and let me know, because I would love to do more Q&As in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love.